Hammers Walk podcast.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Where Hammers Walk. Today we are back to the full team. We've got Bill and we've got Sam. How you doing, lads?
Oh, good. Kind of. What?
There's a little face behind Andy.
Is there a little face?
I can't see.
Oh.
But there was a little face. There's a little face, and then you put your hand up, and then she was looking underneath.
She's got to try and get it on the pod. We get on the pod somehow, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
How are we doing, lads? Bill?
Well, everything was going all right until the game, and then after the game, it's just how can we let that go? Like, honestly.
What won? The second goal or the game or what?
The game, like the game that we needed to win that. Right, Nottingham Forest done us a favour, and we could have gone above Spurs. They would have been in the relegation zone. Yep. They would have been the ones to be laughed at. And every time we need to take the moment, we always screw up.
See, that would be perfect, but you got to think they're in top five. Like they're actually flying. You know, they could even go above Man United in third. So, you know, they were going to come back at some point. Sam, how you been, mate?
Well, not so good now. Seeing you twice in 1 day is a nightmare. But it's nothing went right for us today, did it? I love it. No. Absolutely love it. But no, nothing went right for us at all. Just how the game started. In fact, even before the game started, Tadibo pulling up injured. After I do the lineups, so annoying. What I don't get, I mean, at the time I don't think we thought much about it, but now I've thought about it, I don't. It stopped. It's still there.
When you thought about it, you sort of like went a little bit there, mate.
Yeah, I just completely froze.
I was sitting there hoping that you'd say something.
I was like, yeah, it's gonna finish. It's gonna finish the sentence. Right, we'll go again. Take two.
Yeah.
Go on, Sam.
Yeah, now I thought about it. I don't get why we've trained all week to have 5 over back, right, or 3 defenders, 3 centre backs, whatever way you want to put it. But we've trained as such shape, and then as soon as Tadibo gets injured, so you got Nuno thinking that's the way we're going to beat Villa. We changed it 5 minutes before kick-off, put Freddie Potts in. I hate to say it, we should have actually played Kilman and kept City at 5. At least the shape would have been. I know we don't want Kilman. I don't want Kilman, but at least the shape would have been there.
Do you know what? That is disappointing that you would say that. Kilman, do you know right? All right, we lost 2-0 tonight. Yeah, we lost 2-0 this afternoon. Sorry. If Kilman was on the pitch, right, it would have been 10 against 12.
But we can change it during the game.
Simple as that.
The point is, you practice all week long with one formation, and you can tell we've been practicing with that formation. As soon as we changed it, we went 4-3-3 or whatever way you want to put it. We were absolutely shocking. We was diabolical in the first half. So there was no shape. There was no composure.
Can I ask you this then, right? If he thought that was the way to go, why didn't he do that substitution for Kilman to go in the back in the game? You know, I don't think he's got any confidence in Kilman.
Because he knew not to put him in.
He even thought that he was not going to win it with him. You know what I mean?
He's got no confidence with Kilman, but he also, during the game, we was chasing the game. When you're chasing the game, you can't go further back. You have to put on more attackers.
I don't think that was the problem. We were second to every ball. We
Yeah,
didn't get a
we were slow.
foothold on the game. You know, we did give it our all. I've got to say that. Like, the players did give it their all. They did not give up. They kept on going. But we just
Second
weren't.
half was better. Second
Yeah,
half
the
was
second
better.
half was
First
better,
half was terrible.
But we just weren't up to the normal rate we was
Scratch.
last year.
But we had more time off. They played on Thursday. Yeah, we played last weekend. So like we should have been like the rabbit.
Yeah.
The rabbit?
I think
should
there
be
was
straight
only
out.
one.
Do
There
you
was
mean the
one
horse had
good
the
player
races?
today. Yeah.
No, they're here in dog racing. That always finishes first, doesn't it?
It's not in
Well,
the
it does.
race.
It always. Yeah, but it always comes in front of the dogs, doesn't it?
Yeah. But you know, a hare and a rabbit.
Yes, that always wins.
Two different animals. One's got longer ears.
Well, whatever whatever runs fastest.
Hops.
Hops.
Yeah, but it don't hop. It don't hop though, does it?
But no, I get what you
I'm
mean.
glad you can take them.
I get what
God's
you mean.
sake.
No, it's no, I agree. We should have been more out of the gate. You know, we should have been the team with the more life in us, the more chasing around. Don't get me wrong. The first 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, we had more possession, but Aston Villa was using their possession better than what we was, and that's where their shots were coming from.
The link-up play was better as well. I think we missed Somerville today.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
We missed that. We missed that spark down the left-hand side.
Like,
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Right? You've put in some nice crosses, some really nice crosses, but like obviously there was nobody there to obviously get on the end of it. There was a few. Pablo was at the back post for one of them, which obviously he would have been offside, but we got a corner for that. When Wilson come on, it was a lot better. Do you know what I mean? It was a better shape. So I don't know. The second half, I think we should have got a goal. I said on another podcast, I said we was going to win 3-1.
Yeah, I said 3-1.
That's how confident I was. 3-1.
Yeah, I
so
just
did
think
he.
I just think Villa's form just come back to him. To be honest, and I think that's what happens to.
But I
No,
don't
we
even
didn't.
think they played a good game either.
No,
They
no.
did, but I don't think they played a good game. It was just their link-up play was a lot more.
We made them
was
look
a lot
good.
more. Was a lot more better. Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
made
don't
them
think
look good.
I don't think Fernandez had a good game.
No,
No, not today.
to be honest, I
There was a
thought
lot of
only
mistakes.
one
No.
player. Yeah, I thought only one player only had a good
Bowen
game.
got better.
Bowen was no.
Second half.
No.
Second half.
He was better.
Second half. He was alright.
He was better
needs
because
to
he was
sort
in
them
his right
crosses
position
out.
and he still won Bowen.
You know,
Yeah.
he needs to sort them
But there
crosses
was
out.
only
He would
one
be
good
more
player.
he would be
Go on.
more effective if he sorted them crosses out. Like we get a lot of crosses from the corners. We get a lot of corners, and he's still just shifting it in. Like there's no fault in it. It doesn't seem like there's a routine behind it. It's like it's either the
But
keeper
he's
catches
getting-
or the defender gets it.
He's getting a corner. So he's able to swing it into the box.
No. He's corner taking, not his crosses. I got that bit wrong. But his corners are just diabolical. Like he's
Oh.
Fucking
playing
awful.
from the wings and all that. Like lovely, right? I
Put it
can't
bluntly.
fault him. He puts the balls in. He's got good crosses. But when it comes to a corner, he can't. He can't do a corner.
Dead ball.
You know.
He's the worst at corners. I don't know why he keeps taking it. I said it time and time before. He needs to get into the box. He can score from corners very well. Taking corners, he's rubbish. He's had one good corner all season, and that was last week against City.
When Mavropanos got his head
Apart
on
from
it.
that, yep,
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like that's the only.
that's
good
the
corner
one
I
good
forgot.
corner he's had.
I find I'm finding that we're missing like a free kick specialist.
Yeah.
We've always had one, like Pyatt
We
and all of that, and like Creswell. Like
James
they were
Ward-Prowse.
all nah. He was no
He
good. He was no
he
good.
was no good, but we bought him
Yeah,
as a
he
free
was
kick
good.
specialist, and he
That was
never
fun.
Yeah, I know.
He
scored
was
one for
quality
us.
at corners.
No.
He was quality at
He
corners.
was, yeah.
Having missed him on
Yeah.
corners.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
that
not
is
worth
true.
playing. Yeah, but it's not worth playing him just to take a free kick, like a corner, or like every time there's like I don't know.
Well, it is if you
He's
get a
allowed to
lot
be.
of them.
He's allowed to be a roll on, roll off, so he's allowed to come on for the corners, and that's it.
Oh no,
By that time we play Noble on for pen.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Sub.
he'll come back from where he is just to do that.
Is he even playing for Burnley?
No, of course
Don't
he's
hear
not.
nothing
Had a
from
few
him.
games.
I-
He's
I
had a
think
few
the-
games.
I think the last game was in the cup and they lost. So
Well, no, that was his
Games
last
over.
start, wasn't it? That was his last
What's that?
start.
He's gonna have an.
Yeah.
He's gonna have another relegation on his CV.
Well, what's the other one? Oh, Southampton.
Yeah. Come on, get to the picture, mate. You've been slow on these statistics.
Hey, he might have a double relegation this year. If we go down as well.
He might get his wish to go in the championship.
Yeah, double relegation. Double relegation. How bad would that look?
First player in history. Went on loan, but I still went down with West Ham. But no, it was disappointing. It was frustrating. I felt like the ref weren't neutral either. He was looking to give Aston Villa their free kicks, their penalties, which wasn't a penalty at all. Did you see that, Bill?
What?
The penalty which wasn't a penalty.
Yes. Yeah, with Mavropanos.
How can you give that as a penalty? Like, he's
Don't know.
running this way and he takes the touch to carry on, but the ball goes like that way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
And he got a massive
Yeah,
foot to the ball.
but-
He didn't even touch the player at all.
Oh, I know he did. Yeah, I know he did.
Except for cuddling
That's what I
before.
got. But that's obviously what got overturned, wasn't it? So,
Well,
which
yeah,
is-
no,
which was
but I
good.
don't know how you can give
He,
it
do you
on
know
the
what?
field.
He has turned into an immense player. Like I have
He's
never
a Greek
ever
god.
seen him play like this.
He
He is.
God,
He is.
Today,
Do you know? Yeah, he must have gone home for He must have gone home for Christmas. Yeah, and he must have rubbed somebody's statue knob, you know, and they've gave him some sort of power.
Oh,
This is going to
be the
need a lot of
best defender in the
grease.
Prem. Give it a rub and any wish will be yours. I'll just go through a few of the.
That'd probably be the latest Buddhas.
I'll just go through a
Rubbish
couple
belly.
of
Rubbish
statistics.
belly.
So, in the end, Villa had 59% possession, we had 41. Total shots, they had 23, we had 9. Keeper saves, 4 for us, 1 for them. Corners, 6-6. Like, passes, Villa had 507, we had 342. That is not good enough on passing, to be honest with you. We're normally
none
up
of
there a
it's
little
good
bit
enough.
more. You know,
None
to
of
be
it's
honest,
good enough. Not just
it's not.
passing.
It's not. Hermansen, I know we all make mistakes, but wow, when that
That was a
actually
silly
happened,
mistake.
like he's been playing so well, and I think that was the salt rubbed into the wounds for it as well. That he's played so well, he's got all these clean sheets, he's kept us in games. The game he had last week,
But everybody has a bad week. That's the thing.
No, exactly. But we can take a lot of positives from it, though. We kept trying. We kept trying to make chances. You know, there is a lot more positives.
Sam's looking for the positives.
They're hiding under his bed.
Sam's looking for them. Where are they? You'll find them in 2 weeks' time, mate. 2 weeks' time, you'll find them.
Next season, they're going to be sponsored by Dubby, so they get the energy before and they can start the way we want them. You know, they'll watch our podcast and go. They'll watch our podcast and go.
I still ain't got one.
Some of that.
I still ain't getting. I ain't got one.
But yeah, like it's just, it is frustrating. It is guttering. Like I said to Sam earlier. Yeah, like I said to Sam earlier, if it was pretty much the way the Bournemouth game went. What's that?
Hello.
But it's
welcome to where Hammers Walk.
No words to Charlie.
But it went the exact same way as what the Bournemouth game went. But Fulham put their chances away, and we drew with Bournemouth. It felt like that sort of game again, where we weren't putting no. You're right there.
We'll get this point across soon.
Go on. But yeah, no, Villa finished their chances, and the Bournemouth game, no one finished their chances. So it could have easily been that we didn't thingy. Can you remember the Bournemouth
Did
game?
you say the Bournemouth?
Yeah, 0-0.
Oh, what are you on about Bournemouth for?
Because of the...
Well, what Sophie's been listening. Go listening, bro.
I got distracted.
I said this game...
I got distracted.
I said this game went basically like that game, but Villa finished their chances, and we gifted them a goal. Like, you know, John McGinn's goal was a good goal. We can't, like, hands up, we can't argue with that.
Yeah, it was a good goal. That was rubbish. I honestly thought it was rubbish.
You know, the second goal...
What, McGill?
Was just... you thought it was a rubbish goal?
I'm drinking. Do you know, I actually missed it.
Lucky boy.
I had to see it on the replay.
Bill's been hiding under the rock again.
I'm always hiding.
But yeah, the second goal we just gifted them, and it wasn't good enough, you know. So, and then we was just trying to battle back, but I felt like he should have kept Tatty on. Tatty should have gone out to the wing where Traore come on for, you know. Stuck Wilson on and gone for Wilson and Pablo like he did. But yeah, it just, I just don't think what he tried to do. I wouldn't have brought Magassa on. Kante gave it a good go in the last 10 minutes. But I just think it's like late substitutes what we should have been making earlier.
Yeah, but I'm not entirely convinced. What was that? Yeah, I'm not convinced that Castellanos was awful. He was awful first off.
He was awful up front.
Even when he somehow went offside, and he had a whole bloody halfway line to tell him that he's going to be offside or not.
I see that.
And
he's still offside.
Yeah, he let him run on. It was like, why let him run on?
Yeah.
All that energy wasted.
But no, I thought Tachi had a real poor game. Probably his worst game he's had at West Ham. Troy, I thought actually he done alright today, coming on.
I thought he done alright.
Yeah, but there was only one player that I think can hold his head up high all game. That was Mafropanos. Everyone else, I just don't think they were up to...
Disassi went himself either, really, was he?
No, I think he had probably...
Like his passes were bad. I agree there. Mavropanos can walk away with his head held high. Do you know, what about that header off the line? That was an immense header.
Twice. He done it twice.
First half I'm talking about. That could have been a lot worse.
See, what do you think about Wan-Bissaka? Because if he come off at half time, I just didn't see much of him.
No, did he come off? Did he?
Yeah.
He came off for.
It was when Freddie.
It was Wilson. It was Wilson come off for Tatty, and then it was Freddie Potts that come off, and Magassa come on.
No,
Wan-Bissaka was still playing.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka came off later in the 80th minute.
Yeah. Was it?
I thought he had a bit of a quiet game. Same as Juve.
I got it mixed up. Yeah, Traore for Potts, Wilson for Tatty, and then that was 46, and then 83 was Magassa for Wan-Bissaka, Kante for Souček. But then what did Souček come off?
Wan-Bissaka's not been himself. Wan-Bissaka's not been himself.
Souček was very slow today.
Yeah, but he still could get ahead on it. From a corner.
Do you know what? He never really went forwards.
I reckon it was a defensive game today for us, and that's why we let the pressure come to us instead of actually inflicting pressure. You know, we might not have had the players, but at least we could have tried, and I would have gone out trying more than what we did than actually lose 2-0. You know.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we did have players.
But then you said they did go out fighting. You said they were fighting.
You did.
They were fighting. They were fighting, but I would like.
How about? But you're saying that they're fighting. So yeah, but there was no urgency there. There was no we're in the relegation zone. Yeah.
But exactly.
We can literally get out. We can get out today if we smash Villa, but yet they turn up, and you know they just want to let them just play their game, and that's it. You know, there was never no attack there. There was nothing in the first half. There was absolutely nothing. Right. It was only when Callum Wilson come forwards. Right. And I'm not being funny, but I thought Callum Wilson got made Pablo look a bit better than what Tatty does. Do you know what I mean? Because of obviously, to me it was like Wilson got a few shots. Right. He's a striker. He should have scored. Right. But he's also looking for Pablo. I was going to say Pedro then. And look, do you know what? I reckon once Pablo gets his goal, right? I reckon he'll be on a flyer. He wants it.
He had a few chances today, Pedro Pablo, and it was just a shame he just didn't take them. You know, Luis Felipe. De Santos Jesus.
Felipe Pedro.
The Messiah. But yeah, it's just, I just don't think it fell our way. Even with a few balls that went up to Wilson, the bounce just took it away from him, and it just wasn't falling for us. You know, so it wasn't.
Yeah, nothing.
I can't blame the players because they done everything they could, but it just was not going our way. And that's what I mean.
They didn't do everything that they could because they didn't score any goals.
But we couldn't.
They get paid to score goals, don't they?
But then but they've got defenders in front of them, and when they're shooting and everything's getting blocked, that's not.
So did Aston Villa.
They got the shot away.
They had the Greek god, and they still got past him.
Yeah,
I don't see why he didn't get his lightning bolt out and go zap. Going in the goal.
They got past Juve and Hermansen in the first one, and pretty much 8 of the players for the first goal. So it wasn't just Mav which they've got past. It was pretty much the whole team which Mav couldn't do nothing about. You know what I mean? That second goal come from Disasi getting on the wrong side and being overpowered, which I thought I would never say about Disasi.
No,
you know,
second goal was Bowen giving it away.
Yeah,
Bowen giving it away cheaply.
Further up the pitch.
Position. Further up the pitch, F1 position, and then Disasi should have done better.
Disasi should have I reckon collected that.
But he went
calmly,
100% today, was he? So.
And yeah, I just think it's one of these which we
Ben
write
Haman's
off. We write off. We move on. We've got Wolves and Crystal Palace. We get 6 points there. We are out, guaranteed.
We've got Leeds first.
Well, we got Leeds in the FA Cup,
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
that's
talking
cup.
about league.
But Leeds is first, so you've got to concentrate on the FA Cup. Don't worry about the league.
Yeah, but that's
now
not going to
we
get us out of
concentrate
relegation, though, is it?
I get that. I understand that. I understand that, but that is not our next game. Leeds is our next game. FA Cup, right? That is what you concentrate on. You know, you think about the league a couple of weeks down the line. You've got international break first. They go away. They have to rethink their situation and what they want. If they want to survive, they have to come out, and they have to come out, with a bang. Because anything less than that is going to be I'm not just talking about the cup game. I'm talking about get them over and done with, and then their mentality. Once you get the cup game out of the way, win or lose, whatever, it don't really matter. They come out on the next game, which is obviously Wolves, and just be like, right, do you know what? 7 games left. Now let's go for it. Game on.
No, exactly.
None of this pussyfoot. We're gonna invite them on. Do you know what? Stick all the attackers on and let them score the goals.
Out of the 7 games, so I'll list them. So we're taking Leeds out of this, only for the league games, right? So Wolves, Palace, Everton, Brentford, Arsenal, Newcastle, and Leeds. How many games can you see us winning out of that?
3.
5.
I would say 5 as well.
Oh.
5.
What are we going to say?
Brentford,
Arsenal and Newcastle could potentially be draws.
Yeah.
If we could get a draw against Man City, why can't we get a draw against Arsenal?
And Man
Because
City
we lost to
won.
Villa.
Yeah, but they've just.
But that's what I'm saying. The next 7 after the 7 games, that's it. We need to go.
They've won the league.
No, but I'm going more cautious. Say we get, I reckon, 3 wins.
I reckon we'll win 4. I reckon we'll win 4 games.
It's going down. It's going down. It'll be 3 next.
Who's going down? Spurs going down.
Oh yeah, Spurs are going down.
Spurs going down.
But no, I reckon Wolves, Palace. I think we'll do Everton, Brentford, because we've won against them in the cup, and Leeds. And then it doesn't matter.
We didn't really win against Brentford, did we? We didn't really win against Brentford.
All right, maybe.
We won
but we would have got a point.
Exactly.
4 wins and a
We'd
point.
have got a point. That's
There
it.
you go. You know, okay, I'll put it
So
to
who
another
was your half against today?
I'll put it another way. How many games
I
do you
reckon
think
we
we'll
could get a win
points
against
out of?
Everton, Wolves. See, Crystal Palace is going to be a hard game. Crystal Palace will be a hard game, and if we get a point from that, I'll be happy with a point.
Yeah, but so will Everton. Everton's very hard. As well. They are.
Questionable.
On their day,
Doesn't matter whether if
it's a hard game.
Yeah,
But
on their
we're
day.
at home. We're at home for that game. We got 1, 2, 3.
Do you know?
4
Yeah, the
home
atmosphere has
games.
been immense. Has been immense in the second half of this season.
Yep.
Absolutely immense. Like people say, oh, you don't get atmosphere in that stadium.
Oh, you do.
You get atmosphere in that stadium. You've got to get the right fans in there to make the noise.
Exactly. That is my point.
They need to give us stuff to make us cheer.
And that. But I'm talking about the people that love the club, watching West Ham, right? They're the ones that are going to make the most noise. They're the ones that need to, obviously... No.
Not
People
tourists.
that actually support, live and breathe claret and blue.
You know, the last game I went to, right, was Bournemouth, right? I was sitting in, like, literally, there's the upper, had 1 row there, and I was on that second row. you had about 6 geezers from another country, right? And it looked like they literally just bought a bit of merchandise, stuck it on, and they're cheering us on. And it's like, but they weren't actually cheering. They were like, yes, come on, attack. And it's like, you know, you can tell because it's like
they come over on one of them boats.
they built the boat to come over. But
they come down the River Thames, jumped off at Stratford, and went, "I'm going to watch West Ham."
They're now back at home. Like,
thank you, Keir Starmer. You bought my ticket.
But yeah, no, it did put a downer on me going that, and that is the only game I've actually witnessed that as well. Like, all the games I've gone to in the last 4 years, which is quite regular, I've only, it was only that Bournemouth game where I've actually conquered that. Conquered? No.
Conquered it.
Come across that.
Conquered.
Conquered.
You put your flag on it, did you? You put your flag on it.
Yeah, I put the West Ham flag.
I saw Andrew.
This is Andy's seat. But yeah, Bill, just to answer your message from another the thingy, it's not kids for a quid for quarter final.
What?
But to say that it's not kids for a quid, they've done kids for a quid for the Wolves game.
Ooh, eh?
Yeah.
I'll be interested in that.
So they've done kids for a quid, but will you though? Because it's on a Friday night at 8 o'clock.
Yeah? Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Bloody nine.
The tickets are on sale.
Let me know the dates and that, and then send me a message and
I thought you was on
I'll have a
then.
look.
Let me know.
Let me know. Sorry,
Let me know.
I froze. Rewind.
But yeah, the tickets are out, but I think most of them are taken. It'll be upper. You know what I mean?
That don't matter. That don't matter where it is, just as long as we can watch some football and cheer West Ham on.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's about,
I'll go for the shits and giggles. That's all I'll go for.
I think it's 30 odd quid for an adult. So, you know what I mean? They're gonna get their money somehow, aren't they? So
I'll ask the boss and see what. Yeah, but we can buy my missus a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can literally buy her a ticket and she can get in for a kid. She's the size of a kid.
I don't know where Sam's just gone.
No do I.
We'll keep going. It will come back. I'm sure he will. But for now, what do you think about the cup game? Oh, 1 second.
What, Leeds?
Wait for it. He's coming in.
Summertime.
He just wanted to make an entrance, didn't he? Look.
He's gone again, look.
He just wanted to make another entrance, didn't you? What I just asked Bill, I was like, what do you think's going to happen in FA Cup game?
I reckon we'll win it. Extra time.
Yeah, probably.
I reckon it'll be 1-1. 1-1 full time and then 2-1 extra time.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass you for an.
You don't have to agree. Come on, answer the question.
I'm thinking. You just put it on me.
Look, if you didn't go, you would have had time to answer, right? So I want it now. Come on, snappy.
Right, let me just
some people have got to go to bed, mate.
2 minutes. Yeah, me. I do. No, it depends how serious we take it as always.
I think we're going to take it serious, mate. I really do think we're going to take it serious.
I think we'll take it more serious than we have done, because it's a quarter final.
Yeah.
But it's Leeds going to take it serious as well. You know, yeah, I reckon it'll be 2-2 after 90, and then we win 4-2 in extra time.
Like, I'll be more confident, even if it goes to penalties this time. I reckon it'll probably go to penalties as a 1-1 draw.
I'm not sure that's more confident, mate.
No. I meant I'll be more confident in it going to penalties. So I am going to say penalties, 1-1 draw, all 100 and whatever 90 minutes or whatever. No, 120 minutes.
I hope we don't do. I hope
and then
we don't do
we'll
extra
win.
time, no.
You know, I hope we do it in 90 minutes, and I hope we win like 3-0, 3-1. But I think 1-1.
I hope so.
Penalties.
We're not doing it this year.
And we'll win.
We're doing everything through extra time.
And we'll win it.
We're doing everything backwards.
We'll win 3-2 on penalties.
3-2? That's a bit low.
No,
You're saying we're going to miss 2?
Yeah. 3-2
not with
on
our
penalties.
penalty takers.
We're
Did
not.
you not see them rocket through?
Yeah.
They had to repair the net
Hey,
every
look,
time.
lads. Look. It's my opinion, yeah? You don't shoot me down, yeah?
You're not allowed in
I will
opinion.
shoot you down.
You're not allowed in opinion.
I'm shooting you down.
I think... Right,
So you
if
reckon
you're...
another penalty's going to miss, do you?
No, he's going to score. He's going to win it. Again.
Who's going to miss then?
I reckon Wilson will miss.
So check.
I don't want to say it, but maybe.
Yeah.
But
What are you doing, rubbing your crystal balls again?
Well,
I'm disappointed in you, Andrew.
Can't say that on podcast. But no, that's what I think. I reckon either Big Tom will miss, and Callum Wilson will miss as well. But we will win it 3-2 on penalties.
I'm still disappointed.
Just got to feel it. All right.
Are we doing anything for England?
I don't know whether to do a watch along. And next week
Do you want to do a podcast about it?
Well, it was either the podcast next week, just to let everyone know, is either going to be England, or Sam had an idea of doing a who will stay, who
goes.
But
if we go down,
we can mix the two together and do an England and West Ham one. So,
hopefully, Bowen will get a game.
And if Bowen plays, we can talk about that. So, yeah. Shall we do the Wolves game as a prediction as well? Or shall we leave that for when we...
We'll do that next week. No, we'll do it next week.
But then we got another week before the Wolves game.
Yeah, but that's your prediction.
Do it after Leeds.
Yeah. All right. I forgot about Leeds. They're not that memorable. They're not that memorable. All right, I'm sorry. I forgot.
That's why they wear white. They're like, we're here.
Because they're surrendering. Surrender.
We're gonna get some crap for this.
What's that?
We're gonna get some crap for this.
It's our opinion.
It's a bit of banter.
We don't mean nothing horrible. It is just a laugh.
We'll go on unpopular opinions on the radio.
We can make a couple of people smile. That's all we want from the podcast.
Yeah, they'll just smile at your face.
Mate, that's fine. I've made people smile. I get it on the high street 24/7, so I'm used to it.
And that's just when he's got his bag over his head.
We got ginger, bald, and ugly, so we're a team, all right?
The undateables.
But if has anyone else got any questions or any points they want to bring to the table?
Yes, how much are we getting paid?
Nothing. It's
no,
charity.
I'm quitting now, but
We can still see you.
Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
The door's just on your right, mate.
Ow!
We're gonna put copyright. We're gonna put copyright on your quiz, mate. All right, so you can't use it.
Right, I'm leaving now.
It's where hammers walk. I like his t-shirt.
Dobby's gone back into the closet. Oh God. But yeah, right. There's only one thing left to say from all of us. Come on, you irons.
Come on, you irons.
Where Hammers Walk Podcast.